Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to be here today at the 6th Annual Capital Link Shipping Forum. I sincerely thank the organizers for the invitation and for choosing Limassol, the shipping capital of Cyprus, for this esteemed shipping event. The President of the Republic of Cyprus, Mr. Tsavliris, would also like to thank all of you here today for your valuable contribution to the shipping industry. I assure you that our government places shipping among its main priorities. At the Shipping Deputy Ministry, our highest priority is providing top quality public services to the shipping industry. In fact, the expertise as well as the customer-orientated and proactive approach of maritime specialists in both the private and the public sector are the driving force of the Cyprus maritime cluster. Cyprus has made significant progress to simplify all procedures, reduce bureaucracy, and to have a paperless maritime administration. This is an effort not only to improve our environmental footprint, but mainly to provide a more flexible, effective, efficient, and customer-oriented service that will further increase the attractiveness of the Cyprus registry and its relevant services. In this direction, the Shipping Deputy Ministry is creating a one-stop shipping center framework through the digital transformation of the Shipping Deputy Ministry, which will optimize the ministry's business processes and maximize its operational efficiency. Moreover, the implementation of the Shipping Limited Liability Company Law enacted in October 2022 will improve the competitiveness of the Cyprus flag in international shipping, as well as simplify the procedures and operating regime of Cypriot shipping companies that own Cyprus ships. Our actions are not just limited to the development of our registry, but extend to the further development of our shipping cluster. All our efforts aim to strengthen our role in the international shipping arena and to provide fruitful conditions for the sustainable growth of our shipping industry. One of the main challenges that shipping is facing nowadays is meeting the emerging issues arising from the transition to a green and digital shipping. Cyprus is supporting the shipping industry to achieve its decarbonization goals by providing green tax incentives to ship owners and operators, encouraging and supporting ships registered under the Cyprus registry to use alternative fuels, such as biofuels and hydrogen. This, along with a unique set of competitive advantages, has allowed Cyprus to grow and develop into a world-class maritime center. Despite the discriminatory and illegal Turkish restrictive measures against Cyprus shipping, the Cyprus Ship Register has developed into a large and important registry with a strong voice and great displacement in the international shipping scene, playing a role significant in the decision-making processes whilst contributing effectively, making a positive difference in the global and European maritime policies. The stable fiscal and business-friendly environment, as well as the richness of expertise that shipping offers, attracted a significant number of shipping companies in Cyprus. Over the last decade, it has seen a remarkable increase in the number of companies registered under its tonnage tax system from 95 to 320 at the present. At the same time, Cyprus has a large resident shipping industry with over 200 shipping companies based in Cyprus, covering the full range of shipping activities from ship owning and ship management to telecommunications, IT, insurance, finance, bunkering, spare parts provision, ship repairs and maintenance, and many other services. A maritime nation like Cyprus must have a clear strategy for the future development of the shipping sector in order to ensure that Cyprus holds a leading role in the development of the global and European maritime agenda. Cyprus shipping has to be competitive, strong, resilient to crisis, and proactive to challenges and new trends. We have an ambitious vision and clear objectives for Cyprus shipping, and are determined to turn this vision into sustainable actions in order to navigate positive change for Cyprus and global shipping. I am sure that a holistic approach and turning challenges into opportunities, it is the right way forward. We will be doing our utmost to support and enhance the efforts, endeavors, and objectives of our shipping industry. We hope that steps taken to enhance competitiveness, to promote Cyprus shipping, to increase extent and quality of maritime education, and to encourage innovation will contribute to our vision of growing our maritime cluster in both size and range of activities. I welcome you once again to Limassol. I'm very proud to be living in Limassol for many years, and I'm also very honored today to have met all of you today here, and wish you a very fruitful and productive forum. To those of you who have joined us from abroad, I wish you a wonderful stay here in Cyprus. Thank you all.
It is a great privilege and indeed a personal pleasure for me to introduce the new head of the public sector of Cyprus shipping, Deputy Minister Mrs. Marina Hadjimanoli. It is a special honor for us all in this conference hall that the newly appointed Deputy Minister is making her first official appearance before the shipping community of this island, here at this Assembly of Maritime Professionals. Mrs. Hadjimanoli may be embarking on her maiden voyage in the shipping world, but she can rest assured that she can rely on an experienced crew. Recently, she has correctly pointed out that the most important element of an organization is its human resources. As most of us in this hall can assert, the personnel of the Deputy Minister in Limassol has always shown an exceptional professionalism, know-how, and dedication when it comes to serving the maritime interests of those engaged in this vital industry, both here in Cyprus and elsewhere in the world. The Deputy Minister was born in 1973 in Famagusta, which was the principal port and center of shipping in the pre-1974 era, for those who are not from Cyprus and do not know this. And if I may also say, it was also the place of my ancestors. Incidentally, I'm not indiscreet in disclosing Ms. Hadjimanoli's age, as one can trace it in the official website of the Cyprus government. She read law at the University of Leicester and was called to the bar at the Lincoln's Inn. As a member of the Cyprus Bar Association, she practiced law for a number of years in the private sector and as an internal legal advisor of companies. A proud mother of three, she takes her responsibilities seriously and is actively engaged in promoting education. Ms. Hadjimanoli has helped found the Limassol Youth Chamber of Commerce and served as the president of the Parents Association in Primary Education. She is actively involved in civil matters and is actually widely respected for the commitment she brings to the social and charitable activities she supports. In 2016, she became a municipal councillor in Limassol and has since served as a member of numerous committees of the municipality. Her innovative contribution in this project called Smart City Blockchain regarding the electronic issuance certification of documents is worth noting. We are confident that Mrs. Hadjimanoli will continue to build on the significant accomplishments of her predecessors at the ministry, Mrs. Tsavliris and Mr. Vasilis Mitriadis, in furthering the development and scope of Cypriot shipping. Mrs. Deputy Minister, given the current turbulent global state of affairs, you're bound to face challenges in the sphere of European and international shipping, in which a small island plays a significant role. Today, we warmly wish you every success and fair sailing as you embark on your new duties and crucial mission. Thank you.
For me, I'm sure all delegates have met or known Ms. Eliana, Charalambous Tanos, who has been the acting permanent secretary of our ministry for 18 months now. Ms. Tanos, the minister has already told us a number of things about Cyprus shipping, but let's go to more details. The first quick question on the primary development in the ministry's pipeline, which you consider that the ministry should now achieve.
Good morning to everybody. Thank you for inviting us. I think the first milestone is the Cyprus Shipping Limited Liability Company, as our minister explained earlier. This is an important milestone and is on top of the priorities. And the first priority that Mrs. Hadjimanoli has asked us to pursue and complete now that she is in office. So I think this is the first milestone.
Okay. A significant development was the passing of the law in September. However, why should shipping stakeholders decide to use this Cyprus shipping company, NEPE we call it, Ναυτιλιακή Εταιρεία Περιορισμένης Ευθύνης, instead of the normal company under the company's law? What is the significant difference between the two?
First of all, this is going to be a new registry of companies, of shipping companies. It will be simple, quick, and very efficient procedure. And as Elvina very nicely pointed out in her opening speech, at the Shipping Deputy Ministry, we have very experienced staff regarding shipping. Our staff at the ministry knows shipping, understands shipping, and loves shipping. So all of you that deal with us know that. And of course, you will be dealing with us now when it comes to registering your companies. We believe that we will be offering great quality services, which we have been doing all along. It will be fast, it will be quick, and it will be knowledgeable. This registry is lenient. The law as such is more flexible and shorter. You know how many articles there are in the company's law. Our law is a slim version of that legislation.
Okay, it is based on company's law.
Yes.
On our company's law. However, it's much simplified,
Yes.
and the procedure is much faster.
Yes. And the most important thing is that now there will be a direct link of the company and the shipping registry. So your shipping company, limited liability company, it would be linked with the registry.
So if I have a change in the directors or shareholders of the company, I will not need to file with the shipping registry, the other side, a document. It will be linked together,
Exactly.
so
It
there
will
will
be-
not be duplication.
Exactly. You will only have one filing. You only file the changes of your shareholders or your directors, and then everything within the system is updated. That's the other beauty of the company.
We will file the mortgage against the ship, and it will be registered also as against the company.
Exactly. So this is the whole aim of the shipping liability company, the Cyprus Shipping Liability Company, that everything will be done under one roof, under one registry, less paperwork. A lot of paperwork creates delays, and of course it's more costly. So now you will limit the costs and be more quick in the procedures.
Okay, it's a compelling argument in favor of a shipping company, but I'm a shipping manager, I'm a shipping owner. I wish I was, but I'm a shipping owner. I have my own ships in the ownership of companies under the old system. I registered two NEPE, two shipping companies. Will it be complex for us to have?
No, we have thought about that, and we have made provisions for the migration, if you like, of the companies from the registrar of companies to the shipping registry of companies. So the procedure will be very smooth and very efficient, and of course there will be no delays. This is our target, that if somebody wishes to change from the registrar of companies to the shipping registrar of companies, the migration will be very easy and convenient.
In cooperation with the company's registrar?
Of course. We have already agreed on the procedures. When we were drafting the legislation, we were collaborating very closely with the registrar of companies just to make sure that all the transition and everything will be done smoothly.
The big question now, September, the law has passed, we are March. I know that you are working on it, but when do you anticipate that we will have the first shipping company being registered?
We are doing our best, and as I mentioned, Mrs. Hadjimanoli already asked for a time frame and a milestone. We promise that we will do our best to finish it before the end of the year. And it all depends actually on the recruitment of our new staff, because new staff will be employed. I was actually on the phone to the Public Service Commission this morning to inform the minister about it, and they are giving us priority in the recruitment of employees that will be dealing with the registration of the shipping limited liability company. Then we will train the staff. It's not just recruiting it, we will train it. Everything will be computerized, so we are drafting also the software program, if you like, for the shipping registry. And most importantly, as you very well know, we are working on the notifications, because the law has passed, but we need the notifications to be published in the official gazette for the law to be activated. The Bar Association has helped us a lot and has offered their suggestions, and we are waiting for the Cyprus Institute of Public Accountants to give us their suggestions. I was on the phone with them last night so that I could give you some more information this morning. I know she's turning her face away, I'm not mentioning any names, and hopefully we will have those ready by the summer so we can proceed as quickly as possible.
Thank you. The shipping company is the first step towards the creation of the one-stop shipping shop. We hear this phrase, concept, and can you tell us a bit more on the next steps for the implementation, which is very important for the industry, shipping industry?
Yes. The whole idea, which is actually a request that we had from the shipping industry for a few years now. As you all very well know, you prefer to deal with us and do business with us directly rather than running around the various government departments, wasting time and having delays. So we will have under the umbrella of the Shipping Deputy Ministry not only the registration of the companies, which is now a reality, that was the first step, the shipping limited liability company. You will be able to register for your tax identification number with us, as well all the immigration issues and the visa issues that you are facing and the delays you have with the Ministry of Interior will be dealt with us. So all you need to do is come to our ministry and file only once an application, because we're computerizing everything, and hopefully this will be done very quickly.
The last one is very important to the shipping industry. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. In the recent presentation of by the Ministry of its 5 years, and also the Deputy Minister said today, paperless environment. Yes. What is your next step on this?
We have started the complete digitalization of our procedures. We are re-engineering all the procedures within the ministry to make them efficient. We are moving away from the government bureaucracy, I can assure you for that. All the procedures are redesigned and are digitalized. So paperless environment means that you will have online registration of your vessel, of your company, all the certificates issued will be digital. You will apply online for certificates, endorsements, all the certificates, whether it's TCW, anything you need to do with the ministry will be done electronically. And also, you will be able to see your dues and your liabilities online. Each company will have an account, a ledger account if you like. You can open it and see how much you pay, what you haven't paid. There will be constant reminders electronically. So we will try to service you in a more up-to-date manner.
Okay, but when do you expect this to be completed? Usually there are delays in digitalization matters by the government.
Not this one. Unfortunately for us, but fortunately for you, the project is under the Resilience Fund. It's a European fund, and we have to finish it by May 24. Otherwise, we will not get the grant and the money from the European Union. So we have a very good team, a very efficient team within the ministry. We also have the supervision from the Deputy Ministry of Digitalization and Innovation, and we can assure you that we have to finish it by May 24.
That's great news, knowing the delays on other matters. Now, again in the ministry's presentation, we had a reference to the national strategy, Sea Change 2030. It was mentioned that, we know that there are 35 steps. You mentioned that a lot of them have taken place. What are the next steps or matters, targets for this strategy?
Yes, as you know, we have almost completed 28 out of the 35 actions. But the next one, which is ready and you will take advantage of it shortly, is the Seafarers Career Information System. We call it SKIS. As you know, we have many acronyms in the Shipping Deputy Ministry. With this, it's a platform actually. This platform, every seafarer can open an account and he can create his profile, his qualifications, his certificate of experience. He can upload any information regarding his training, knowledge, expertise. And then he can allow the various shipping companies to access his account and see if they can offer him a job and be aware of his qualifications. It's a little bit like LinkedIn. I think most of you know LinkedIn. This is a LinkedIn for seafarers, which we at the Cyprus Shipping Deputy Ministry had an idea to create. So this is the next platform that you will be able to use.
Which will be beneficial to both seafarers, but also managers, companies who will employ them.
Yes.
Okay. My next question relates to both your current position, but also to your previous experience with the tax office. A lot of people are here because of the set of laws, regulations that we brought over the years into Cyprus. Currently, there is an increasing stricter regulatory requirements from the EU. We hear about Shell, we had DAC 6, now DAC 7, we hear about Pillar 2. Do you think that under this environment, Cyprus will be able to continue its position of attracting these people that are now here with us?
I think yes, because it's not only the regulatory side, you have to see also the other side, which is all the benefits that we are offering to all these companies to redomicile or come and register within Cyprus. We have many tax advantages, since you mentioned tax, which are very attractive. That's why there was this big increase in the registration of companies in the last year or so. So we are not afraid of this. And anyway, as you all very well know, we are very active within the European Union, especially now with the sanctions. We try to explain to the European Union that we also need supportive measures, because the sanctions have cost us a great deal of harm, and the Cyprus Shipping Deputy Ministry presented our case within the European Union, and we have asked for supportive measures, and at the 9th package it was on the preamble of the actual package. So we expect European Union to come up with supportive measures. We've already sent them our suggestions, and of course we're continuing our negotiations with them. We are very active also with the IMO, and we're doing our best to accommodate most of your needs. You all very well know that whenever you have a request, you come to us, and our staff is always very willing to try and solve the problem or find a way around the problem and accommodate your needs in the best way we can, and of course within the legislative framework.
And also, if I may add, the European Union has shown during the negotiations for the renewal of the Tanos tax system their willingness to help Cyprus, understanding the position of Cyprus in the European flag shipping. Yes. So it has been renewed with positive effect.
And enlarged. It was not only renewed for another 10 years, it was also enlarged. And actually, one of the supportive measures we have requested is the extension of the tonnage tax system without having to go through the detailed review that we went through last time. But even that, it was still successful, and we got the approval of the European Union.
Okay, thank you. We're running out of time, and the chairman will chase us, but can I ask you a personal question?
Okay.
You have been for 30 years in the Ministry of Finance, Tax Office, Tax Department, a department that most of us would want to avoid. Now you are in a new ministry with big challenges, in an international, in a business-oriented environment. Which one do you prefer?
The shipping deputy minister by far.
No,
it's, you see, I didn't even think of the answer, it just came out naturally. It came out naturally because, as you have realized, I am also business-minded and business-oriented. That's why I'm enjoying my hours, my working hours there. We've put in a lot of time. And I love challenges, and I like the international aspect, and of course this problem solving. At the ministry you have to be multitasking, and that's very exciting and challenging, as you said, so I have no regrets. On the contrary, I look forward to continuing there.
Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to thank both of you. I mean, this is actually an amazing session which shows Ms. Eliana and Charalambous, Tanos, and you, Mr. Montanios, who obviously you're part of the permanent structure of Cyprus shipping. But this just shows you inside, ladies and gentlemen, how progressive they are, how they're going to simplify a situation which years ago used to be very, very complicated, very, very time-consuming. And last but not least, I'm very impressed by the fact that you've focused also on the education of the seafarers, because I think basically that's the biggest problem we actually will have here facing the shipping business, and I commend you and congratulate you on bringing that into the equation to support that part of the shipping industry as well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.